Welcome to the Reckless Reasoning Podcast,
Yes, sir.
where I ain't gonna bullshit you. But if the shoe fits you, man, welcome back. Welcome back. This is another special guest, man. Another one that's been in the works for some time. We just had to make sure it's right. Without further ado, man, give it up for my boy Lil Rich, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good? What's good?
Pro Lil Rich and almost every social, Instagram Pro Lil Rich, SoundCloud Pro Lil Rich, Twitter Pro Lil Rich, and on Facebook, Rich Grigor the Savio. You can look me up, keep up in tune everything I got going on and everything that's gonna be in the works.
Okay, first of all, before we get into it, I just want to talk about how you doing, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
How you feeling?
I'm blessed, brother. Any day above ground, bro, it's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's how I look at it, bro.
Yeah, more people got to look at it like that. Shit, myself, you know, we had a little conversation, you know what I'm saying, off camera or whatever. Should be, you know what I'm saying? Should be feeling like it's the end, but at the end of the day, like you said, bro, niggas got to be blessed.
It's every day, bro. You wake up, even when shit be feeling like ain't about to go your way, shit sucks. Niggas be having their hard days, bro. I'd have had my dark stages too. I take time off social media. It's been years. I don't even know nobody really keep up with me but extended family. But when you come back, you really look at everything differently, bro. And it's way better.
You got a clothing brand called Me Against Myself. Talk to me about how that came about and what do you have for that in the end goal? What does the finished product of that look
So,
like?
like, Me Against Myself, like, I feel like has come a long way. Like, at first, I always designed shirts, but I always had problems in the manufacturing, so, like, how to get them done. At first, it was called Trans Thrashers. Then, in about, like, 2018, I changed it to Me Against Myself. And I started actually, like, dropping physical items. Me Against Myself, I really see it as a creative label at the end, where I could have it like a music label, have artists, have visual arts under it, anything, like, honestly, anything I could have. Kind of like how Kanye West got Donda. I want to have, like, Me Against Myself, like, represent, like, any creative idea I got, put it out into the world under that name.
So for people who not accustomed to you, talk to people about your background, where you from, and
So, I'm originally from Puerto Rico, born and raised. I moved here about like 2013, 14, if I'm not mistaken. Like 100% sure. I started 9th grade here. That's when I know I moved here. I went to like Arcadia degree school and shit. Like, I didn't really know that much English, so to get adjusted to that, like, it was hard and shit. But once I got the floor to it, like, I don't know, it was sweet. It was fire. Like, I fuck with Rochester heavy.
So you coming from another country or whatever, being here, and then you came here in 9th grade, so that means you probably like 14, 15. Would you say, was it hard for you to like switch over to like American culture, or?
I feel like, as far as like Puerto Rico, like, we really in tune with American culture.
Oh yeah,
like,
see, because I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, I ain't that in tune to.
Like,
That's
we
why.
really in tune, like, it's kind of almost like the same, like, as far as like fashion and shit, everything is the same. It's kind of like lifestyle, kind of like if I could compare it to kind of like Miami, something like that. I'm from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Santurce. That's like the capital in the city. So it's like, bro, it's wavy, like, it's fire.
Is
Like,
there a place in Puerto Rico like called Cape Town?
Cape Town that I know of, nah.
Oh, that's crazy, because I
That
don't
I
let you
know
say
of.
that though.
It might be. I don't know. It
Yeah,
might be.
I think those niggas on WWE used to lie to me. They used to say Carlito was from over there, and I looked it up. I ain't never
Yo,
seen
you know
no
what's
Cape
crazy?
Town.
That nigga Carlitos one time had like a pop up at the mall. I saw that nigga. And I took a picture with that nigga. I swear to God, I'm gonna post that shit.
Yeah, no funny. Send that to me, bro. We're gonna have that Carlito picture either in the beginning or at the end of this
that shit
podcast.
gonna be in there. Swear to
That
God,
shit gonna be fire though.
Too.
But you said you want to like have it into where it's basically not even just a clothing brand no more. It's basically an empire that you can do everything. You can have like you said, Kanye West done the academy. You can have a school. You can have music. You can have whatever. You being like Hispanic, so you want to have more like a Hispanic-driven like music vibe, like more Latino based, or would you say it's like a little bit of both?
I feel like right now, as far as to like, where I feel like where I'm at, I'm in like New York, so I'm like in Rochester. I feel like at first I gotta appeal to the
People here.
so like everything I got going on is pretty much like English. Like the only song I got on SoundCloud is English. Like I feel like people don't even know I'm from Puerto Rico unless I tell them, or they ask me about my accent or something. But I want to appeal to everybody, like honestly. But I do want to show like people back home that like you could do it. Just cause you speak a different language, like don't mean like they gonna close the doors on you. Like look at artists like Bad Bunny, like he got songs with Drake. He got songs like he's the biggest artist right now, and he speaks Spanish. Anybody really could do it.
Yeah, I was about to say like Bad Bunny, because I know probably in Puerto Rico, bro. He probably like Drake to like Puerto Rico, and it's like, do you feel like he appealed like how you got it like different? I never heard nobody else say it. It's like you appealing to the people here first instead of the people back home. Even though, because I feel like that'll probably be easier for you to like drop songs in Spanish or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, the people back home in Puerto Rico, that should have click off. But here you might be a little stagnant. So what was the process of you making that decision? Because that's honestly a big decision to like, you know what, let me master what I got going on here and the people
I feel
here.
like because that's a good question. But the way I did it, like, and that's one of the main reasons I be holding up, because I just feel like it's not the right timing. Like I don't want to rush it. Like I feel like I got so many lanes I could go into that it's like I don't really want to rush it. And I'm the type of person that like I don't know, I be getting tired of things fast. So like I might be focused on my clothing brand and stop for 2 months and really go hard on music, and stop for 2 months and focus on taking pictures and then stop. So it'd be, I don't know, but I want to appeal here first because it's like, I don't know, I know whenever I start making music in Spanish, it really gonna take off. And if the people here even know a little buzz, like, oh, right, yeah, he make music, and then like, oh, and in Spanish too, then it's really gonna take off.
So it's like you're not gonna rush because you feel like if you was to go to Spain, you know Spanish, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna take off. The challenging part, like you said, would be getting the buzz here. You know what I'm saying? So once you get that and then you drop in Spanish, they're like, oh shit.
Because I feel like I really don't know much about Rochester, even though I've been here for a while. I feel like that I ain't really been outside like that. Like I stay focused on what I had going on. But I feel like it's a big target here to Spanish. Like they brought out Bad Bunny here for he blew up. Like I remember, they brought out Bad Bunny. They have brought out a lot of Spanish artists, and they got the Puerto Rican festival. Like I know I could open up for that if I put my mind to it and drop music in Spanish. Like it's not hard, but it's just I don't know why I do it. I feel like I should start.
Yeah, I was about to say you should start because it's like, and then again, that's fire because we don't really have.
No,
not even.
We do have a few local artists that make music in Spanish.
Yeah,
I can't say that we don't have.
I was about to say just like in general. I don't know like Rochester like reggae artists or anything like. That's like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'll say I don't know that we don't have, but I don't know nobody that does both, that can do both. So you doing that, put your mind to it, bro. That definitely, cause I see that shooting you to the top because it's like you could get features over here, you get features over there. Then they can book you, like you said, for anything such as your that's
the target audience get broader,
cause you know what I'm saying, cause you know back home, you know what I'm saying, they gon'
yeah.
That's fire though. That's actually fire. But you said sometimes you like taking pictures. Talk to me about how did you get into like photography, fashion, like just in general. Fashion, just fashion, photography,
fashion.
everything.
I feel like it just came more to the lifestyle. Like in Puerto Rico, like we had to wear uniforms. So like whenever I could wear my own clothes, it would be it'd be fun. I really look forward to it. So ever since I was little, like. I played basketball too. I played soccer. Like I wanted soccer cleats. I wanted brand new Jordans. Like I always look up to it. Like you see niggas that get money wearing Jordans, nice clothes. Like what clothing brands do they got on? Shit like that. When I travel, like I travel a lot. Like you see other people dress up. Why they wear these brands? What's popular here? Why they don't wear that here? Like, and it's just like I don't know. It just be fun, and that's how I feel like I got into it. Like just like my lifestyle and everything I've been around, it always like I love art. I see everything as art. So fashion, I love it. I don't know. I feel like that's really my main love in life, fashion.
Okay, so I was just about to ask you. So if you could pick one out of fashion
or music,
yeah,
I feel like I'll pick fashion. Cause like even it be fire like being around my friends. Like most of them are artists. Like they need shit to wear. So it's like, well, I know my shit fire. Like I know, like niggas that wore my shit before, and it's like I got celebrities and big people looking at my stuff, and it's like I know that means something. It's like a pat on the back, like you're doing something right, and it's just inspirational seeing people like, bro, spend their hard-earned money on your vision. It's just like crazy.
Speaking of that, I know you definitely did have like some big, like you said celebrities looking at your shit or something. I don't know like too much of the details or whatever because I wanted to wait and bring it on live and then have you like address it to the people. But I was definitely doing a little research. I talked to a couple of people and they definitely told me like you got something big, playing to drop. So if you could give the people like, just a little.
I've been working with my brother Brandon. We've been working on my brand. That's my new graphic designer. We be working along. We plan to drop this Opium hoodie, and we got looks from Joey Division. He's really close with Playboy Cardi. He's a filmographer. We taking videos and shit that was just together and rolling loud. We got looks from Ian Connor. He got Revenge Storms. You remember like the skate shoes with the ball? I don't know if you ever seen them, but he did those. He got a bunch of shit going on, and it's just like those looks, the people that are around. It's like Ian Connor be in rooms with people like Kanye West. He modeled for Yeezy. He creative director for Yeezy. That's Kanye right there. Like it's just crazy to even think about it, that they were on their phone and looked at it on your story. Like recently, Julia Fox, she been looking at my story a lot. She's a supermodel, like 1 million followers on Instagram. You just think about it like that. Like people that big are looking at your stuff. That shit inspirational. Or even when the regular person on the street like see you with their shirt, yo, I like your shirt. Where you got that shit? You tell them, oh, this is my brand. They follow you on Instagram. Like that shit pushes you to do better. The days you feel like not doing shit, you think about those people and it's like, damn, I can't give it up. Like I came too far. That should be motivation.
Definitely. You got any upcoming music dropping? You thinking about dropping?
I think about dropping an EP. I definitely want to drop a visual next. I'm trying to work with Fresh Visions. I want to work with him.
Fresh Visions. Shout you out, man. I want to work with him.
I have to. Like my first visual has to be by him. Like I had a single that I dropped. It's out on SoundCloud. It's called Free Smoke. I wanted him to shoot it like back in 2018, 2019, but we never really got. I don't know. We even met and everything, but it never really got in the works. And recently, like I've been seeing him on Facebook and shit. I've been tapping into his lives and shit, and we've been chopping it up. And I made a stat like, yo, my first visual gotta be by Fresh Visions, and then he comment, let's get it in the works. So that's definitely in the works. So the next anything that gotta be music related is gonna be that visual.
Again, we're gonna just go back. Coming from Puerto Rico, talk to me about some of the first people that when you got here that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't hold you like different because you didn't speak English and they just like
the first people that like no funny shit, like the first people that when I first got here, well, it's like the nerds, like that ass. Like my son Connor, my son Robert, like bro, they're just like genuine people. And I say the nerds not in the like
a disrespectful way,
context, but it's just like the way they looked at it out here in America. Like I guess to an extent, like I definitely seen it. Like when you go to lunch, everybody got their little groups and shit.
Yeah, that shit low key is like the movies, but it's just, you know what I'm saying. Now it's crazy, but
nigga, I'm coming from a whole different country. I don't know nobody. I don't even know English.
Right.
So I'm sitting at a table. They come sit down with me and shit. Like nigga, I'm barely communicating and shit, but like. Over the years, like, this shit grew, and it's just, like, I'm still friends with them, and to look back at that shit, it's like, yo, like, that shit fired. Like, my son, Smooth Lenses, we've been locked in since high school.
Smooth, man.
That's my brother. Like, it's a lot of people, I can't really think about it, like, right now, but it's a lot of people that been knew me from a while, and they always been genuine, and, like, even when I couldn't communicate, and other people, like, try to step on me, and the extent to like try to make fun of me just on that, A lot of people stand up on it, and that's like
yeah,
I respect that shit.
bullying shit weird, especially
shit
with
weird,
somebody
bro.
who don't speak. Like they literally like they don't know that shit played, and you get no rewards or cool points for digging.
That shit weird. The bullying shit weird. I be trolling and shit, but bullying, that shit weird. Making fun of people that got disabilities, that shit weird. Making people of making fun of like women, that shit weird.
Making fun of people because of their sexual preferences, all that. That's corny, bro. It's 2023, bro.
Like that shit weird.
Just let everybody be.
That
Everybody got a story though. No funny shit. Everybody got a story.
Everybody do, bro. Everybody got their own book. They got to write, bro.
Would you say was it hard for you to learn English?
I felt like nah. Like I got family members like that don't speak Spanish, so like I knew like the basics type shit. But it be hard. It's kind of like if you go to Puerto Rico right now, you might know Spanish, but you don't really know Spanish to communicate. So like the dialect, the context. Like if I go to North Carolina, it's not the same English we talk up here. If I go to New York City, it's not the same. If I go to Atlanta, it's not the same. Like it's a lot of places that I've been. Like you see the difference. It be fire, but like it was easy. I had to pick it up fast. Everything that I wanted to do involved like communication and dealing with people. So just being around it, like I picked it up. I listened to music all my whole life. I used to listen to all type of music. I used to play rock band. I used to listen to rap music. Like my mom always had CDs around the house, 50 Cent, like Lil Wayne, mad shit laying around the house, BT, magazines, all that. So niggas been tapped in.
So I say it sound like you always been trying to learn and like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, evolve and just go day by day, step by step. If you could have one, we're gonna go on two sides of the spectrum because you're very versatile. We're gonna go for fashion and then we're gonna go for music. It can be any artist. I wanna know if you could just have one collab and you'll be set in fashion, name one, and then we're gonna go on after you name that, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna actually one collab you wish you could do in music. Hell yeah.
If I could do one collab in fashion, like it won't ever happen because he passed away. I would have loved to work with Virgil Abloh. I love Off-White. I love Pyrex. I love everything he created. Like he really had a great vision and showed people like they could do it too. He opened a lot of doors. But that's alive right now. Like I really want to work with I want to work with Lucas Savat. He got a brand called Hot Mess that he sometimes take pictures and make shirts and shit and drops here and there. I like Lucas Savat stuff. I love Ian Connor stuff. Revenge Storm. It's fire. So probably Ian Connor. He's really active right now in fashion. So Revenge.
Yo, that's crazy. I had a feeling like not a lot of people, but like people who really take fashion serious and like into clothes, they say Ian Connor. What is it about Ian Connor to like the people that really truly like live, breathe fashion? What is it about him that's like everyone feel like that's the guy?
I feel like because he's really him. Like, not saying he's him, but it's just like himself. Like he put a different look to it. He really gives his own twist. And whenever he takes inspiration from other people, he always gives credits. That's something I respect. Because everything in life is inspirational. Nothing you did, nothing you're doing, you the first person to do it.
Literally.
Somebody did it before you. Like, so it's like to pay respect and homage to that shit is fire. That's why I feel like a lot of people are driven to him. And like if you really been tapped in to see his growth over the years, from like back in the days when he was on Tumblr to now that he out of company and he like, it's crazy. Like it's just crazy to see everything from being Wiz Khalifa stylist to then working with Kanye to then like helping Playboi Carti like blow up, like man shit. It's just like, and everything he got going on now, it's like so much stuff. It's crazy. And then all the stuff that's about to come on and he's doing. And music side, if I could have a collab with anybody, like I really, really, really would like love if I could work on anything with Kanye West. That's my favorite artist. Even when I was little in Puerto Rico. Like I had the opportunity to saw him live when he came to Buffalo and the San Pablo tour. That shit was like inspirational. That I always put a responsibility on my back that I gotta make it in life and whatever I want to do.
So, y'all, the audio, the last like 3.5, 4 minutes of the podcast with Lil Rich got cut out. I'm saying I don't know what happened, technical issues or whatever. So yeah, it's but the end of that was basically just wrapping it up. So I'm gonna just wrap it up right here for y'all. I'm gonna make sure to shout out his shit. Make sure y'all follow him on Twitter, Lil Rich, Instagram, Lil Rich. Make sure y'all shop Me Against Myself. That's his merch. Make sure y'all sub to the Reckless Reasoning Podcast Facebook page. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at @RecklessReasoning_podcast. Shout out to Tajir and the and that's it. We'll be back with